Hi, Olivia Boudram here, and you're watching Health Before Travel, the channel that helps you to think about your health before your next trip. Today, I'm going to go over 7 health reasons why I think that Spain is a great place to visit. I have been to Spain so many times and I absolutely love it there. And I think that one of the reasons that I do like it so much is just because when I'm there, I feel so active and so energized because you're outside a lot of the times, you're eating great food, you're involved in so many different activities and you're embracing the culture, and there's just so much to do and see out there that I think that it just changes your overall healthy glow and just makes you feel more relaxed, I should say. I just wanted to share that with you this week because I feel that as we're coming into the summer plans, that might be something that you might want to add to your list. Maybe it's a place that you'd want to visit this summer. So let's get started, and let's start with the first reason that I find that it's one of the best places to visit right now is because of the healthcare system. That's probably all encompassing of everything else, just simply because their healthcare system is one of the world's best. It is ranked right now, according to the World Health Organization, as the 6th in the world. The first being France. I'm here in Canada and we're actually ranked at about 30, and the United States is at 37. So this gives you a really good idea as to how great the Spanish healthcare system is. So they have 2 healthcare systems there. They have the public system and they have the private system. Now you as a visitor who is visiting there, you should probably take out, not probably, you should take out travel insurance, and so that you have that. Now if you need it, you will probably go to the private sector. That's where you would be looked after. And for the most part, their private system is a little bit better. That's where you're actually going to find the English-speaking doctors, the English-speaking nurses. Not that you don't have in the public, but it's more likely on the private side you are going to find that. So it's a little bit easier access there. On the public side, the public there, be it a resident, be it a citizen, be it a student, you all entitled to health care. I think it's because of that accessibility that they actually are also one of the countries that has the highest life expectancy. Right now their life expectancy is about 83.4 years of age, and the reason is just because, again, accessibility to their healthcare system as well as their just general lifestyle as well. Number 2 is their diet. It is world renowned and known as the Mediterranean diet, and this comprises of a lot of fish, a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables, and grains. It's because of their diet that they actually are healthier people. They have reduced heart disease there. They have less chance and risk of cancer. Their obesity rate is less. Dementia, Alzheimer's, arthritis, just to name a few of the diseases out there that they actually are very low risk to getting. In their food preparation, they actually consume less salt as well. They tend to use more herbs and more spices when they're flavoring their food. Have you ever had their paella? It is to die for. It is a seafood meal with rice, and they put a lot of vegetables in there, and well, Spain is known for that. It is absolutely delicious. However, it's great to go around and just taste all of the different ones out there because, well, each one has their own different uniqueness to them. So when you're there, don't forget to try their paella. And one of the other things about Spain is they do love their wine. And why not? They're a wine region and they love just tasting what they produce. And it actually helps their health benefits as well. One of the other good things about Spain, like I had already talked about before, is their outdoor living. They are outdoor people. You're just not going to find too many of them staying home watching TV. Their world, their whole culture, everything is not really based on being inside. You can go down to the beach at any time and there is always some kind of activity going on there. Sometimes there's like a singing fest. They get a group of people together and they just sing songs. There's somebody stands in the middle and conducts it, and then the rest of whomsoever wants to just join in, start singing. They have exercises there. They do Zumba on the beach. There's stuff going on all the time. The other thing I liked about it too was the parks. Now, of course, we're used to the parks for the kids here, and they have plenty of those, and there's kids there even right up until like 11, 12 o'clock at night. You'll find the parks are just jam-packed with kids and adults just sitting around chatting. The kids are playing. But they also have another thing too, and that's adult fitness parks, and you'll find those scattered throughout as well. So while the kids are playing, you can be working out at the same time. One of the other things that you'll notice when you're there is how much people walk. They walk everywhere. Now, that's not just unique to Spain. It's probably the European way of doing things. But here, like in North America, we don't walk as much. Actually, right now, I've noticed that in terms of our real estate, when we're selling a home right now, we actually put down on it like what a walk score is. And a walk score is just basically just pointing out how close certain amenities are to your residence. Well, if I had to put a walk score on in Spain on most of their residences there, I'm going to say it's probably pretty close to 100%. So somewhere in around the 90 to 100%, their walk score is pretty impressive. And they use that. They walk everywhere. They walk to get their groceries. They walk to schools. They walk to church. They walk to the activities, community centers, the beach. If they want to go hiking, the terrain is perfect for that. You'll find that they have a lot of hiking trails there. So that's something else that if you enjoy hiking, it's a great place to go and explore, and they have a lot of those there set up. If you just want the casual stroll down by the beach, you'll find people there all times of the day and night, all the time. They have what's called the Paseo Maritimo, which is equivalent to our boardwalk, and there are people there all day long. So walking is huge, and of course we know that that's a huge health benefit as well. The next thing, of course, is their climate. Their climate actually adds to all of this, doesn't it? I mean, you wake up in the morning and the sun is shining. It shines approximately 256 days of the year in Spain. You'll see the sun is out. Now, different regions will have different amounts, of course, but you know, for the most part, no matter where you go in Spain, the sun will be shining, and it is something that just rejuvenates you, and it makes you want to get up and get out and just to explore your surroundings. In keeping with the outdoor theme, basically, really, is the other thing that they have a lot in Spain is festivals. And I gotta tell you, it doesn't matter what time of year that you go there, just wherever you are, if it's in a hotel, go down to the concierge there. If you're staying in a home, ask any of the neighbors or your property manager. Just ask them what festival is going on, because trust me, no matter when you go, no matter what time of the year, there is going to be a festival on, and they are all about partying all the time and celebrating different things. They have, like right now, it's coming up time to Semana Santa, which is Holy Week, which is the carrying of the crucifixion. Is carrying of Christ during the crucifixion. For that whole week, just leading up to Good Friday and to Easter, they actually do this whole ceremony, and it's done throughout most of the cities in Spain. So you are going to find that no matter where you happen to be visiting in Spain. And it's quite a phenomenal to see. I saw it up close and personal, and it is something else. I was absolutely in awe. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, no matter what time of year that you're going to find a festival, and it is really it is really a spectacle to watch and also to be involved in. That's one thing about the Spaniards. They love how if you embrace them, they will embrace you back. They're very friendly people. They're very outgoing people, and they love to share their culture. The last thing I just want to add there is transportation. The reason I wanted to add that in there as a health benefit is basically based on the last video that I just did, was traveling in foreign countries. One of the things about traveling in Spain, which is a little less nerve-wracking, is that they drive on the same side as us, which I think is great. Or at least you don't have to try and figure out what side of the road you're supposed to be on, which is huge. So I like that aspect of it, and like I said, it just helped to reduce my stress because I drove an awful lot while I was there. Also, they have an amazing public transportation system. So whether it's their trains or their buses, it's easy to get around in the cities, even when you're down in the beach areas. It's really super easy to get around. You can just hop on, hop off, and very inexpensive as well. I just want to add that as one of the health benefits to traveling in Spain. So that's it. That's Spain. That's Spain in a nutshell. And that's what I wanted to do today, is I just wanted to share my experience with you and just hopefully impart and bring some value to your trip as you plan your trip to Spain in the coming weeks, months, years, whatever your time frame is. Just make sure that you get there, because like I said before, it is one of the healthiest places to go, as well as you'll have an amazing, great time and come back with a great tan as well. And so again, as always, you know what, if you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and put those down below. I would love to answer those and get back to you. So in the meantime, as I said before, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, because we're going to be coming here every week and I'm going to be bringing you more information on travel. And I do enjoy being here with you always. So thank you for taking the time out, and I look forward to seeing you next week. In the meantime, as you plan your trip, don't forget, I want you to stay healthy and I want you to think about safety as well.